is Radenko Milakovic. I'm the owner of J-Craft. J-Craft Boats AB is a Swedish company that exists since 1999. It was created by a Swedish man called Björn Jansen, who in 1999 built his ideal boat, which had the look of the classics of the 50s and 60s, very much inspired by the boats at that time, of that time. But he wanted to make it seaworthy, and especially not just seaworthy, but seaworthy of the Baltic Sea, the Northern Sea, which is obviously a very rough sea and a very challenging sea. So he built this boat in 1999. It was an original boat called the Cabrio Cruiser. It was a 38-foot boat which was powered by two Yanmar engines with a straight shaft propulsion system. The first boat, hull number 1, was sold to King Carl Gustaf of Sweden, who still has that boat. She's called Polaris, and she's in Saint Maxime. And in her 23rd year of existence, she's still going strong. I came onto the scene in 2007 when I bought hull number 7 of the 38-foot Cabrio Cruiser. And I fell in love with her when I saw her in Monaco. I bought her, but then I wanted to change many things. Unfortunately, Mr. Jansen, who was the original creator of the shipyard in Sweden, wasn't very well at the time. So I decided to not only buy the boat, but to also buy the shipyard. And in the spirit of Mr. Jansen, we created this 42-foot Torpedo, which is an evolution of the 38-foot Cabrio Cruiser. She shares the same DMA, she shares the same passion, and she shares the same functionality. I would like to think she's even more practical, because I happen to be German. We love practicality within the beautiful package that the Torpedo is today. She continues to be extremely seaworthy. We take great pride in the seaworthiness, and we go back to the Vikings in our heritage. So this little boat, the 42 feet, has, or her sister I should say, has crossed the South China Sea from Hong Kong to Hainan with over 490 nautical miles. And she's crisscrossing the Mediterranean as well as the Baltics and the Northern Seas, the North Sea, ever since. So you will find us in Capri, you will find us in Sardinia, you will find us in Ibiza, and we do these trips over 7, 8, 10, 12 hours on a Torpedo. Our average cruise speed is anywhere between 30 and 35 knots. We have a normal range of about 320 nautical miles. As I said, we take great pride in her robustness and in her seaworthiness. She's outstandingly capable in the sea. It takes about 8,000 hours to build this boat. Why? We built this boat entirely by hand, which means that from the keel up, this boat is made in Sweden. So when you look at the value added of this boat, over 95% of this boat is Swedish. We have certain elements that are not Swedish, and they happen to be Italian. For example, this beautiful Nardi steering wheel, it's an original from Nardi. We have customized it based on the request of the owner, who wanted some leather around it. An element that you will find also when you look at the controls, the IPS controls. We have the leather that is again Italian, and it's a choice of leathers that you as a customer can specify in colors, be that the exterior color or indeed the interior colors. So the boat takes about 1 year to build from its order. We're currently having an order book which lasts for 2 years, and we build them very much on order. The entire team in Sweden, we're now 12 of us. I should say 11 men and 1 woman. We have one young lady called Elizabeth that has recently joined us. Is now working in a new facility that we have built in Visby. It's about a 2,500 square meter facility that we just moved into, which we again take great pride in, because it's a brand new facility with its own paint shop, its own woodworking shop, its own GRP shop, where we basically can do everything ourselves.